Hey everybody, and welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Friday.
It's Friday! Yeah! That was all natural, baby.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation about how much the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X will cost. We still don't know for sure, but the other big unknown is when will we get the damn things?
We might actually know a little bit more about the release dates now. You dumbass, you should have waited. Don't jump to conclusions as the all-important Black Friday shopping day approaches.
Well, the folks at Video Games Chronicle, great name for a website, but they have been doing some good work. They say that they know when both consoles are going to launch. Well, maybe not the exact days, but pretty close. They cited development and retail sources who say that the PlayStation 5 most likely to launch in mid-November. There you go.
A console launch in mid-November.
Myth busted.
Yep.
They cited falling off the toilet and hitting the corner of their head on the sink. Then they knew when the consoles were coming.
So furthermore, they noted that PlayStation is apparently planning to spend a lot of marketing dollars in the UK in the 7-day stretch leading up to Friday, November 13th, which is bad luck. It's a pretty good indicator that they've got something big planned.
Well, a 7-day stretch, that's a holy number, so that counteracts the devil's day.
I suppose so, yeah.
They might have something planned, like, I don't know, a new console. They also said that multiple retail sources told them that launch window is what they're expecting too. They're doing the Kotaku thing, like, yeah, we heard that too.
Oh no, they're right, because we also heard that.
We also knew there was a party on Friday at Jake's.
Do you mind if we tag along with you though, even though we already knew?
I mean, we knew it was happening.
Would it be chill if we come with you?
Can you just tell him that you vouch for us? But
Yeah.
we did already know.
Yeah. If the PS5 is launching in the middle of November, what about the Xbox Series X? Well, VGC, again citing those all-important development and retail sources, said that pretty much everyone agrees that the Xbox will launch earlier. It's out today!
Go get you one.
And you can play it right now.
Go get you a mini fridge.
Yeah, they said that Microsoft has told developers to plan on a launch in the first week of November. Internally, apparently, Microsoft is also expecting the PS5 to launch in the middle of November.
Oh, they're jumping the gun.
I mean, they have to. They don't have any games coming out with it now that Halo's gone.
Play Game Pass on a whole new machine.
Yeah.
Right,
It's the same
yeah.
games. It's the same games.
It's the same stuff.
The Xbox Series X is launching with Sling TV.
In both cases, if these predictions are true, it means that both consoles would be launching before the all-important Black Friday shopping season that obviously traditionally kicks off the day after Thanksgiving, but maybe look a little bit different this year. Maybe not so many people swarming into stores thanks to COVID-19. At least you'd hope so.
Brian.
We'll do
Sweet,
it
simple, ignorant Brian. The stores will fight tooth and nail for their right to allow as many people as possible into their stores.
Yeah, I feel like we're about to enter a whole new era of pseudoscience where stores will be like, come in for our sale where we circulate our air every 3 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Yes, you will have to wear a mask to get in. Yes, you will wait in a longer line because they will have like a cap on how many people can come in, and they will like wipe down the registers. But that doesn't change the fact that there's thousands of people who have been through the store. But while in-person shopping might not be as nuts this year, hopefully, fingers crossed, they hopefully move more of it online, which they already do. Don't go to the store. Black Friday is still an important date on the retail calendar. Lots of businesses do the majority of their sales during this period as people are looking for holiday gifts for their disgusting children.
Grammy needs her Xbox Series X. But historically, consoles have almost always released in that November time frame. The PS4 released in mid-November here in good old North America in 2013, with the Xbox One releasing a bit later in the month. And if you go back even further to prehistoric times, the PS3 also released in mid-November 2006. The Xbox 360 released on November 22nd, to be precise, 2005.
Yeah, so this would be completely in line with history. There's a precedent. Coming out in November gives you enough time to get in stores before the holiday shopping season. Industry veteran Christopher Dring told VGC, ideally you'd want to launch before the end of November if you want to capitalize on the Christmas sales window, as getting your product out before the final payday of the year is a key move.
Anyway, he added that after Black Friday, the biggest sales day of the year for online retail tends to be Cyber Monday, which is usually the first Monday in December, unless there are shortages shortages, which have definitely happened in the past, whether it was the Wii or the PS2, both of which had massive supply issues at first.
We'll get more into shortage concerns and why it's especially bad this year due to COVID, but first, let's talk a little about something special AT&T and Samsung are bringing you for RTX at home.
Gang, listen up. Rooster Teeth is joining forces with Samsung and AT&T 5G to kick things off for our upcoming RTX at home virtual event. We are creating a Ruby outdoor mural that you can add art to from home using the Mark augmented reality app. Just download the Mark app and start creating your own Ruby art. Starting on September 5th through September 7th, each night fans' designs will be projected on the mural wall and you could see yours come to life on social. If you're on the AT&T 5G network at home, you can access Plus mode through the Mark app, so you will get the highest res video and crystal clear images to explore on the app. Check out the new Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G powered by AT&T 5G. AT&T 5G requires compatible plans and coverage that's not in all areas. Here are some of the new features you can try out on this device. Cloud gaming will be available with the power of 5G. Try out cloud gaming with high performance experiences brought to you via the newest Samsung devices powered by AT&T 5G. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G also has a 120Hz adaptive display that automatically adjusts the refresh rate according to the content you are viewing, and an intelligent battery that optimizes for your gameplay. Between 5G support, Wi-Fi optimization, and the advanced processor, you get a smooth gaming experience with virtually no lag. And check out the S Pen and Samsung Notes to create your own works of art. Head over to att.com/Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G to learn how you can get the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 5G for free or the Galaxy Note 20 5G Ultra for $299.99 for a limited time.
So back to the next-gen console shortages. We've been hearing about supply chain issues all year. Nintendo has had major problems keeping enough Switches in stock. Sony has even said straight up on their pre-order page that there will be a limited quantity of PS5 consoles available for pre-order, so we will be inviting some of our existing consumers to be one of the first to pre-order one from PlayStation.
Yes, Sony is letting you sign up for the opportunity to pre-order a console that you don't know how much will cost or when it'll be released.
It's awesome.
Good lord. You know there's gonna be tweets that are like, thank you, Sony, so much.
Oh, totally. Who else is hyped about this pre-order? Kermit Giff.
Had a rough day at work. Came home and my SO had pre-ordered a PS5 for me.
My SO had gotten me the opportunity to pre-order a PS5.
Yes. But Nyko Partners analyst Daniel Ahmad told VGC that he expects both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X to launch, quote, as planned this holiday despite disruption to the supply chain earlier this year.
Ahmad said that both Microsoft and Sony started production on their new consoles at the end of June. He added that component scarcity is less of an issue these days, but there will still be issues with actually getting the consoles into stores.
Logistical issues.
He added that they expect Sony and Microsoft will both ship consoles via planes, which is more expensive, but they're gonna do it anyway to meet demand this year. But again, nothing has been confirmed yet, which is kinda nuts considering that it is almost September.
I was checking all the video game analyst Twitter, and they were freaking out that it's been so long. Even professional forecasters, kind of amazed that we don't know more at this point. NPD analyst Matt Piscatella said, "We've never gotten this close to a launch, ever, never, with no pricing info released."
And he added, with more than a little tongue-in-cheek, that it's a wonderful time to be a market forecaster in the world of video games.
That seems like an easy hustle if you can get it.
Let's get it.
All right.
Inside gaming is analysm.
Analysm?
So yeah, we've talked about the release dates, but there have been all kinds of rumors floating around that Microsoft is waiting for Sony to blink first and announce the PS5's price. That's allegedly so that they can swoop in and undercut them with the Xbox Series X, but of course Microsoft hasn't confirmed that.
Wedbush analyst Michael Pachter, the Pac-Man, back in May told Jeff Keighley he thinks Sony will have to charge 500 smackaroons for the PS5, but that Microsoft could undercut them, and since they're so big as a company, they can afford to take the hit.
Yeah, Pachter said at the time, if they want to cut the price by $100, just price below PS5 and subsidize the first 10 million units, they will. So I think they're waiting to have Sony blink first, and then they'll reveal the price, very likely $400.
That would be insane if the
I know.
Xbox Series X is $400. I mean, you don't get any games, but it's cheap, so it's worth it.
Comparatively.
And former EA and Microsoft executive Peter Moore agreed, saying, what both companies are going through right now is asking how much can we afford to lose in the first 12 to 18 months.
Are you prepared to lose lose it all to gain everything.
A sacrifice is required.
But that is fairly common when it comes to new consoles. They'll sometimes be sold at a loss just to get them in your house and get you surveilled for the NSA. And then that sweet software money and government checks start rolling in.
So the big takeaway from this is that we still don't know how much either machine will cost, but it's a pretty safe bet that they're going to launch in November.
The big question now is, will they be able to make enough consoles to satisfy the demands? Or maybe we'll all be broke and unemployed and nobody will have enough money for a fancy video game machine. That's a distinct possibility too.
Yeah, we're analysts, and we say that consoles are coming out.
They're gone, baby.
They're coming. And they're gone.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Yeah, have a good
Enjoy
weekend.
your weekend. Yeah, don't drink too much.
Or drink too much, honestly.
Yeah. And we'll see you in hell.
Experiment with a new drug.
MDMA.
We're talking press conferences. And now that Xbox's July Games event is solidly in the rear view, we can pit the two biggest players in the space against one another the only way we know how. Mano a mano on an uneven, subjective battlefield. We'll talk later about big picture stuff, but this debate is about the press conferences. Represent